So who is this training for? This training, the Psy School or the Psy Certification Program is a professional wellness certification program. This is for folks who are interested in working in holistic wellness, specifically in emotional wellness and embodiment practices and somatic therapy. If you are just starting your healing journey and you are interested in this work but haven't had a lot of experience, you might consider just starting with the somatic starter course that I offer and then moving on from there. Or you might consider doing the online portion first and then coming into the in-person program after you finish the online portion. There is an option to also take those two together, so depending on where you're at. But for most folks, it's best suited for those who have some prior wellness experience. What that wellness experience is can really vary. It can be a more traditional medical route or healthcare route, like a MD or a nurse practitioner, maybe massage therapist, naturopath, acupuncturist, or it can be a less traditional wellness route, like a yoga therapist or an energy healer. For some folks who may not have worked professionally in wellness, this program could still be applicable for you depending on your life experience. The best way for us to find that out is to really contact me and us to have an individual conversation. So kind of depending on where you're at in your journey, this might be an appropriate place for you to begin that path into working within wellness. If you have a lot of experience within your own personal healing, that might be an appropriate place for you, depending on where you're at. One thing, though, that is really important is that you want to work with the body. This is not the route if you really want to be, mental about things. This practice and this work is about both your own ability to tap into your own body and to listen to your own intuition and to have your own inner wisdom and your own connection to your body, because that's essential in order to be able to work with others, and that you have a belief in the healing power of the body itself and that a desire to work with folks and their bodies and connecting to that you want to work within the nervous system, that you have an interest in working within emotional wellness, because even within, for example, energy healing or massage therapy, where the intention is not to work with emotions come up. And so this program is to help folks integrate those experiences that they're having with clients, because when we work with the body, emotion is there. And you have to have a desire to want to work holistically, that you are not just taking into consideration just the bones and the muscles, that you have an interest in connecting with the emotions, that you have an interest in connecting with spirit and the energy that is housed within this body, and that you have a belief in that, and that you have a belief in the wellness that is created when we work with someone holistically. So this would be a great program for someone who has that interest, and if you are someone who does not, this would not be a good fit for you. And that you have a desire. The other piece of it is that you have a desire to really explore your true purpose and your wellness offering, and to discover what that is, and to put in the work and the time and the effort and the letting go, the surrender that is required to discover what that is. If you are looking for a cookie cutter program where I say you do this and then you do that, if I say you do A and then you do B, A or whatever, you want to copy something, again, this isn't going to be the program for you. If you need that linear view, that's not what this is. This is a program that is let's go into you. Let's see what comes for you. Yes, you're going to get tools. Yes, I'm going to teach you things. Yes, there's going to be skill sets that you're going to gain. You're going to walk with a ton of stuff that you can do. And none of that even really matters at the end of the day, because what comes through you is what ultimately is the healing medicine that is to be your offering. So a willingness and a desire to really discover what that is and to build what that is within you. That's key. And a desire to work within community, to be vulnerable, to really do your own work, to open yourself up to the possibility of in-depth healing within yourself. The in-person program is very experiential, meaning you will be receiving a lot of work. And in receiving the work, there will be healing that happens, and you need to be receptive to that. And in order for the program really to work for you, it will not be that fun of an experience if you feel very resistant to working with yourself and with others. There is an innate learning that is required and can only be achieved by going into you. And so the program is designed to support that and to discover what obstacles you have in your path and how we can work with them and how they can aid you in creating what the medicine that you want to offer is to the world. So those are some things about who would be a good fit for this program. The best way to find out, though, is to contact me and let's talk about who you are and what you hope for and what your dreams are and how that maybe this program can support you on your path.